Watch out, man. I real skill I represent, you know. For Lion Foot TV. That's my CV.
People production.
Vlog on the go, me a vlog on the go. I have some information for you to know. Vlog on the go, me a vlog on the go. Make sure say who no sub and click the belly no. Vlog on the go, me a vlog on the go. Lion Foot now take your fin up a show no. Vlog on the go, me a vlog on the go. Big up the gully, God me by your peace and your flow. Blessed love and greetings all of my viewers and subscribers. I hope all is well. Blessed Sunday. And as usual, I hope this video, this vlog, this message finds you all in the best of health. Now, my people, George Floyd, condolence to him, families, friends, and everyone again. And I mean, on fourth day, and it's still hectic. The people still mad, upset. You know what I mean? And as you can see, cop shot dead in George Floyd riots as violence enters the fourth day. You know what I mean? Wicked out them people. When we get this from my son, and it says a police officer has been killed and another wounded after being shot during riots protesting the death of George Floyd. The Federal Protective Service said 2 cops were shot outside the Oakland downtown federal building on Friday night, the third day of the U.S. riots protesting police brutality. So 2 cops were shot, one succumbed to his injuries, and I mean, and we don't support violence, and we don't support death, but condolence to his families. They get to me and say, it is what it is. That's what I say. And as I can see, no justice, no peace. People are still out there riot. And it's not just black people. White people are out there protesting it as well because them think it's too much now. You know what I mean? It's not every white people are racist. You know what I mean? And all of this has been stirred up by the president before he became prime minister, but it got worse since he became the president. That's my views. You know what I mean? And I'm going to go through a little script, read a little thing. I'm going to show how long this man has been, you know what I mean, racially abusing not just black people but also Mexican and people of different descents. So I say, yes, my viewers and subscribers, as you can see on the front screen in the warning and the footage, maybe distressing to some viewers. But as you can see, out at the White House, so I say, people are still protesting, and now they have taken it to the White House. I think it's the 4th day now. You know what I mean, going to the 5th day now, and you know, they're now at the White House. They also went to the cop's house, you know what I mean, the murderer cop, and a lot of police was there and the army protecting him, you know what I mean. People paint, threw a red paint on him, driveway and all them places, call him murderer, killer, you know what I mean. And that cop now has been charged with 4th degree murder, 3rd degree murder, and 2nd degree manslaughter. See, and if the people have never stand up for them right, maybe that wouldn't have happened. You know what I mean? And I was speaking to a lady, a friend, you know, from over Detroit, you know, and she had told me the lowdown. She said, boy, you know, George, you know, is a peace activist, you know what I mean? He's a revolution fighter, freedom fighter. And he's a friend of the cop. You see, my friend, they work together, you know what I mean? And the cop is also a friend of Donald Trump. You get me? So he went to the shop to purchase something and no one knows that like the money never good. You know what I mean? No one know that the money wasn't good. And he left, and by the time he left, police pull up on him, his friend pull up on him, so-called friend. You see? Don't know if they haven't had any history before, but yeah, the cop pull up and that's where it all started. He didn't retaliate or nothing. He was cooperating, but them still kill the man. Kneel on the man, they can kill him. I can tell you that cop is a killer. Dirty cop, he was trained how to kill. That's what I say. Yeah, so that's the thing that my people, and it's so sad, you know. Condolence why the police were dead, you know what I mean. With our next innocent man them put on the line to face the judgment, because that them always do. I don't know if he's black or white. You know what I mean? Yeah. Some people, all of this has been fueled up and stirred up by the president, see? And he is one of the biggest racists. But I'm just gonna, before we go, I'm gonna go through a quick review from then till now to show you how this man has made so much racial comments and still in the White House. Boy, if he win the next election, something wrong with America. America and for people in fool. You know what I mean? And can I say this? You see, them a generation, them new generation ain't gonna stand up for no foolishness and no abuse. Them just a wait for start and see like it start already there. It's not like our parents and my generation from in the 70s, seeing, and 50s and the 60s. Them a new generation, a killer them. Them now stand up for no crap, seeing, and watch what go on. And that may I tell you. And it's already spreading internationally. Like come like that go start in England. Something go kick off in England too, because we see it take time building up in England, you know. And England is a mad place. You them why you're sick, you know. You see me? And my people, I'm gonna just go through the review right now. I'm gonna hear where I go on seeing with Donald Trump. Seeing, and you can leave in the comments and views in the comment section. I don't know your comments are valid, you know what I mean? And appreciated. So yeah man, big up on yourself. Alright, my viewers and subscribers. This is I did a research and I went back and seen, and I'm gonna show you all of the comments where that Trump has made, and some of him fellow co-workers and friends that work with him say, boy, he had made a lot of racist comments over the years. See, and it says, Donald Trump, the 45th president of the United States, has a history of speech and actions that have widely been viewed as racist or racially charged. Journalists, friends, and former employees have accused him of fueling racism in the United States. Trump has repeatedly denied accusation of racism, and some people who have known him have gone on record to state that he is not a racist. Yeah, that has some of them friend them. You know, they know them going to pick up for him. In 1973, Trump and his company, Trump Management, were sued by the U.S. Department of Justice for housing discrimination against African Americans, renters. And I mean, people who are rent, he might discriminate them. So he was sued, his company was sued. You see? He settled the suit, entering into a consent decree to end the practices without admitting wrongdoing. And that him never yet admits him wrong, you know. Or when him wrong, he always find a way to get out of it. See? The Justice Department sued again in 1987, claiming continued racial discrimination in violation of the consent decree. But that settlement agreement expired in 1982, ending the case. Case there run out of time, it ended, you know what I mean? From 2011 to 2016, Trump was the leading prominent proponent of the already debunked birthism conspiracy theory that President Barack Obama was not born in the United States. Remember when he made that claim, they said, oh, can Barack Obama become a president and he's not born here? Well, he was proven wrong. In a notorious and racially charged criminal case, Trump continued to insist as late as 2019 that a group of black and Latino teenagers were guilty of the 1989 rape of a white woman in Central Park, Georgia case. Despite the fact that the five had been officially exonerated in 2002, they were freed based on a confession by an imprisoned serial rapist that was confirmed by DNA evidence seen. So, a serial rapist confirms that him killed a woman, you know, and kill her. And Trump blamed it upon 5 innocent youth, you know, black and Latinos. See? They are not Americans. So, by him, you know. Trump launched his 2016 presidential campaign with a speech in which he spoke about Mexican immigrants. They're bringing drugs, they're bringing in crime, they're rapists, and some I assume are good people, he claimed. A judge with Mexican heritage should be disqualified from deciding cases against him. So basically, must say a judge when born in America shouldn't be the one deciding case against him. Why Trump is him, man? He retweeted false statistics claiming that African Americans are responsible for the majority of murders of white Americans. You see him come with racism now. What about white Americans? They murder too much black people. You see me from slavery days coming up to now. And in some speeches, he has repeatedly linked African Americans and Hispanics with violent crimes. Trump made comments following the 2017 white supremacist rally in Charlottesville, Virginia, that were seen by critics as implying moral equivalence between the white supremacist marchers and those who protested against them. Some interpreted his remarks as sympathetic to white supremacy, despite the fact Trump said white nationalists should be condemned totally. In 2018, during an Oval Office meeting about immigration reform, Trump allegedly referred to El Salvador, Haiti, and African countries as shitholes, which was widely condemned as racist comment. In July 2019, Trump retweeted about Democratic Congresswoman of color. Why don't they go black? Why don't they go back and help fix the totally broken and crime-infested places which they came from? Another racial comment, and this is the man in our president. See, they come back and show us where they came from, then come back and show us how it is done. News outlets such as The Atlantic criticized his comments as a common racist trope. He later denied these comments were racist. See, him never back down and him never believes him wrong. If a normal person do that, they will lose them job, they will get maybe charged or something, you know what I mean? He later denied his comments were racist, saying, if somebody has a problem with our country, if somebody doesn't want to be in our country, they should leave. Trump's controversial statements have been condemned by many observers around the world, but excused by some of his supporters as a rejection of political correctness, and by others because harbor similar racial sentiments. Several studies and surveys have stated that racist attitudes and racial resentment have fueled Trump's political ascendance and have become more significant than economic factors in determining the party allegiance of U.S. voters. My viewers and subscribers, when you see what I'm going on, see said Donald Trump a big racist. He has done so much and said so much to prove that he is a racist. You know what I mean? He gave his fellow compatriots the belief, you know what I mean, that it's right to come out and racially abuse people in many ways. You know what I mean? And this man enough in the White House no more. He need to step out, man. You see me I say? And the people ain't having it no more. Back in the days, the 70s generation and 60s, 50s. You know what I mean? Them a 2000 generation and now have it. You get what me I say? Yeah, you see it. And Donald Trump, him are the reason why, you know, racism wasn't in your face like that until him stepping at the White House. It has always been there over the years. Racism is always there, but since him stepping at the White House, it does get popular and colourful in your face. You know what I mean? And boy, I tell you a story. You talk about people who live in America. Who build America? Black people build America. Black people build England, black people build Germany, Italy. All of them come and enslave black people from Africa and bring them back. You know what I mean? And slave them, build up them place. Now you talk about them to leave. And you to leave Donald Trump. You to step up, man. You to step down, man. You know what I say, the people, them. You know my viewers and subscribers. Let me know what you think, yeah, man. Because right now, talking about this, man, I'm getting angry. Let me know what you think, yeah. I'm out.
Lionfoot TV. Subscribe. Press the bell and kick the bell.